Welcome to this week's Torah lesson. This week's Torah portion is Parsha Va'eira. The question of the week is, why is Yaakov the most respected from the Patriarchs? So in this week's Torah portion, the Torah begins and it says, Va'eira el Avram, God appeared to Abraham, el Yitzchok to Yitzchok, ve'el Yaakov, and to Yaakov. So the Zohar says that Yaakov is the most respected from all the Patriarchs. Why is that? And the Zohar says very simple. If you look in the Torah, it says, God appeared el Avraham, el Yitzchok, and when it comes to Yaakov, it says, ve'el Yaakov. It adds a letter vav. So because it adds a letter vav, obviously he's the most respected, but nevertheless, as always said, he doesn't come to Moshe Rabbeinu. So the Rebbe's father explains, what does this mean? And he says like this. We know in the Patriarchs, Avram was on the right side, Chesed, Yitzchak was on the left, Gvura, and Yaakov is the center. And because he's the center, so therefore he's the balance. That's one level. Deeper, he says, because it says vav means that the Yaakov is connected to the highest level. But nevertheless, even though he's connected to the highest level, in the Kabbalistic terms, the Rebbe's father says that Yaakov is das tachton, the lower level of understanding, and Moshe Rabbeinu was das elyon, and that's why Moshe Rabbeinu is higher than him. That's what the Rebbe's father explains. So the Rebbe explains, what does this mean? And he says like this. The Rebbe says, we know that Avraham Avinu, he was idea of chesed, which means he drew godliness down into the world. Avram brought godliness into the world. Yitzchak was more about prayer. He prayed. It means he elevated the world to Hashem. Yaakov represents the idea of what? Of Torah. And Torah is the most powerful. And because it's the most powerful, that's why Yaakov is the most respected. But nevertheless, even though Yaakov is all about Torah, and Torah is the most powerful, but nevertheless, he doesn't come to Moshe Rabbeinu. Why is that? Because Avram, Yitzchak, Yaakov existed before the Torah was given. So therefore, even though he learned Torah, but it didn't transform the world. However, when Moshe Rabbeinu came, the Torah was able to transform the world. And that's why, even though Yaakov is the most respected, but Moshe Rabbeinu is much deeper because, again, he transformed the world. So the answer to the question, why is Yaakov the most respected from all the Patriarchs? Because Yaakov represents Torah. And Torah has the real power to take us and connect us with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So let's hope and pray, we continue to do chesed like Avram, and to do tefillah, prayer like Yitzchak, but more importantly, to make sure to learn Torah, because Torah is one of the most powerful tools that we have to connect HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Thanks so much for joining us for our weekly Torah lesson. This week's Torah lesson is dedicated to memory of Baruch Ben Aryeh Leib, Shlomo Yosef, Rochel Baslipa, Tzina Basara. May their souls be elevated by Torah we're studying in the memory. For more information, please see our website, ChabadSWF.org. Have a great and blessed week. Shavua Tov.